sleep. There's food on my table and shoes on my feet. You gave me your love, Lord, and the fine family. Thank you, Lord, for your blessings on me.
Hi, I'm Pastor from the North Jamaica Conference of Seventh-day Adventists, and today the NJC Ministerial Fraternity is here in Town, St. Anne, where we are here to assist a gentleman who has been paralyzed from the legs going down, and we want to create a walkway, a proper walkway and a ramp for him to be able to get into his house, right behind where I'm standing. And right here with us today we have our conference president, Pastor Carl Archer, who is standing at his van just now. And here we have our president, Pastor Archer. He's also here busy at work, not supervising himself, he's working. Pastor Carl Archer, president of North Jamaica Conference. Yes. And we also have with us, if you notice to my right, Pastor Moby Lewis, who is the pastor for the Alexandria district of churches, which covers the Town Seventh-day Adventist Church. And right behind me on top of the heap, looking little but taller, that is Pastor Amiel Somerville, the president of the North Jamaica Conference Ministerial Fraternity. And we also have several elders from the different churches and others who are on their way, including other pastoral staff. And we are here to make an impact today because we are called to this mission right here in North Jamaica Conference. And we just want to encourage you wherever you are, whatever things you can do to make the lives of those around you better, reach out, because to this where we all called to serve each other, because God came not to be served but to serve. And if our master was willing to serve us, then we must be willing to serve each other. Catch you. So here we are still live from Town, and if you're asking what town is Town, well, that's a special town over here in Alexandria, St. Anne. And we have the NJC Ministerial Fraternity here today helping out a brother who is incapacitated somewhat, and we want to create a nice ramp and driveway for him to get to his house, and we will show you that in a moment. So we have a number of the pastors from the fraternity here with us, and here we have our personal ministries and Sabbath school and community services director, Pastor Devon Heath. Hello, Pastor Heath, how are you doing today?
I'm doing it, Pastor.
Yeah, man, welcome. It's good to have you here. And he's not just here on display, he has actually been working. Sister Campbell from the Town Seventh-day Adventist Church, and that is being hosted by Pastor Lewis, who is the pastor of the Town Church. Let me show you him right over here. And behind the cameras is Shavar Lewis, that's Pastor Lewis's son. So here we have him with a pickaxe, and I know that some of you might be saying pickaxe, that he looks like a contractor. Well, you can't call this contractor and say you want back everything, because this is not a 30 grand work. So this is Pastor Moby Lewis, and he's looking good. He seems like he's a man that you can depend on to do the contracting job. Pastor Lewis, please say hello to the people. How are you feeling today?
Great.
Yeah, and he's looking great. And we also have here in support today Pastor Amiel Somerville, the president of the NJC Ministerial Fraternity. He may be looking little, but in Talawa, and he has been working hard. How are you doing today, Pastor Somerville? What do you want to say to the people out there about volunteerism and the importance of it?
When you don't see us, we are working.
All right, there you heard it from Pastor Somerville. So we are moving on just now. If you look over here on the mountain, we have Pastor Nation Irvin. And Pastor Nation Irvin is the pastor of the Bamboo district of churches. But clearly, he knows how to work with other things in nature apart from bamboo, because here he is working in the mall. Pastor Irvin, please say hello to all the folks.
Hi, folks.
Yes. And coming up the ladder, here's a track, you know. We are building a highway. You can see we have many of our community members and some from the Town Seventh-day Adventist Church who have come out to give their support today as we are creating this track for Brother Handel Dale so that he can utilize his wheelchair to and from his home. So follow me. And right over here about to draw the rope, so the wheelbarrow is coming up a slope, so it needs extra pull. We have a strong chaplain man, and this strong and chaplain man we have right here is Pastor Parkinson, Kirkwood Parkinson. And Pastor Parkinson is the pastor of the Exchange District of Churches close to Ocho Rios. Pastor Parkinson, please greet the brethren before you show them how you pull the barrow.
Greetings.
Yes. So taking what they're doing here is hard work. We're hoping to have a tractor, but the tractor man has not shown us yet. But we're trying to do it by ourselves. And that is what has been taking place from morning till now. The men have been doing it, utilizing their manual labor. Follow me, and let's take a little closer look at the project. So this was bush and just a rough patch as at this morning. But as you can now see, through the efforts of the men at work, we have now managed, to pave the way. So we are still spreading out the marl, even though we don't have the tractor or backhoe, and we've been doing a great job because we intend to create a path. Because that's what Christianity is all about. Christ came and he says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. And we too want to make a way for our brother. So we are continuing up the path. So here we have our brother with a sledgehammer. Some of you might be too young to remember the name of these tools, but this is a critical building tool that is used to, sledge tool to break things such as walls and heavy stone. Say hello to the folks, yeah.
Hello, this is Bembridge.
Damn, what?
Bembridge.
Yes, and you notice
From
what you see.
Wattown.
You notice what you see on Ben Bridges' shirt? FB. FB has been around a long time before Facebook. Right in Wattown. So what is this? Wattown is Wattown, a cool little town in St. Anne, right close to Alexandria. And right beside me once again is Pastor Moby Lewis, the pastor of the Alexandria district of Seventh-day Adventist Churches, which is in charge of the Wattown congregation. Pastor Lewis, tell us a little about this project and what inspired you to come on board to assist our brother.
Well, I came here and saw that we had a meeting and we had to take him out of his house. For 3 years or more, he's in the house and he cannot come out except someone take him out.
Yeah.
So we decided to give him a chance to run himself out. If somebody come for him,
yeah,
they can push him out instead of have to lift him out.
Yeah.
It's hectic to lift him out of there. Yeah. When I wheelchair out here, down to the vehicle, great. So we came together, spoke to the fraternal, and they were in total agreement. We call it Wattown Care Project.
Yes.
Because we are caring for a brother with a wheelchair and need our help.
And we love what you're doing because, as the old adage puts it, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care.
That is right.
Sometimes we tell people what we know, which is the truth,
yes,
but then we don't go about, showing them how much we care. Thank you so much, Pastor.
Bless you, man.
I will talk further later on. So here comes another trip. Yeah, here comes another trip. So watch out the strong pastors, Parkinson, Somerville. Run up the hill with the wheelbarrow. Right here? Yeah. And there we have one of our ladies working, a member of the Wattown Church, Sister Bembridge, and she's doing a fine job helping to bring the stones to create the border, because we plan to mix the marl and the cement to create a concrete layer after we've spread out all of this stuff. So let's follow me. We're going up the hill furthermore. 2 seconds, Sister Bembridge. Here we go. So we are trying to make a 4 feet wide track. Here you can see the line. So we are doing fine. Seems like we can get into the business of construction at some point in time. All right. There you get a wonderful view of all of it. So follow me. And here we come. So here we have another community record. Greetings, sir. How are you doing today?
Yes, sir.
And what is your name?
Bangy.
Huh?
Bangy.
Money.
Bangy. B-A-N-G-I.
Okay, Bangy. Yes, man. And Bangy is right here assisting us. Say hello to the people.
What people?
The people who will be watching this video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good day.
All right. I just see he's busy at work, and he has been here from morning to assisting to make the life and experience of his brother a much more comfortable one. Yes. Follow me. So we are heading up to the family home just now, and we have some other members and all here to support. So here we are. So before I get to them, let me show you what we intend to do. So we intend to take the track that we just came up to this side of the house and to create a wheelchair ramp. So you can easily come on the ramp and go all the way down and back up. And look at the slope, it's looking good. This morning it was all hill and gully ride, but now we are having a semblance of a track. And very soon Brother Dale will be able to get out of here and get back very comfortably. So we're going to have an interview with him just now so that we can know what happens. Even if somebody turns down the radio for this special interview. So you can see that we have a number of the members here in support. Sister Clark, please step over here and have a quick word with me. Here we have the beautiful Sister Clark here in Watson. Welcome. How are you doing today?
Pastor, I'm giving God thanks.
And how do you feel to be a part of such a prolific project to
I'm
help a brother who is in
telling
need?
you, I'm really delighted. I'm happy about this.
Yes.
Yes, I was just speaking to Brother Dale,
Yes.
and he's so happy. I'm telling him that really God is on his side because they planned that they would really take a chapter here,
Yes.
but some disappointment came in.
Yes.
But we're giving God thanks. The work is still been going on, and we are giving God thanks.
Amen.
Right? And I was saying to him also that not only he alone who's going to be really happy about this, but even the drivers who come to his ghetto turn sometimes.
Yes.
I was like, he's really happy about what is going on also.
Yes.
And we, the community people, we are really happy about this. And we just want to say thank God for you, pastors and brethren, who are here doing this great job today.
Thank you very much. And that's Sister Clark, a member of the Seventh-day Adventist Church at Wattown. And now we're going on the veranda to meet up with some of the folks. Hello, good afternoon. How are you doing? And what is your name? Sister? Kamok. And are you related to Brother Dale? All right, so this is Sister Kamok. Say hi to everybody. Just give them a nice What Town wave. Because I know some of you are still asking, what's that question? What town is What Town? A cool little town located in the parish of St. Anne. And over here we have a good friend. What are you related to Brother Hale? Brother Dale?
Yeah, he become your uncle.
If you call your uncle, so this is your little nephew. You have big nephew, your boss. All right. Say hello to the people, yeah? And tell them how you feel about this project.
Very,
Yeah.
this project is very nice, beautiful. And my life is so no get on.
Yes.
Yes.
Wonderful, man. Thank you very much
Yeah, man,
for
wonderful.
that review.
Wonderful.
Yes. And you are originally from what town?
Yes, man.
So you're born and grew in what
No,
town?
my business live over across the road.
Yes. And of course, this is located in the Noranda backside area of southwest St. Anne. So where we are located, we are close to all of the mining activities of the Noranda backside company. If they have not yet changed that name, you know, and they...
It's perseverance.
Oh, and where we're located now is called Perseverance. So the people here, you know that they're not laid back. They fight because they live in perseverance. And so the man of the hour, here we are catching up with Mr. Handel Dale. And he's like, you know, Handel the composer, you know, Handel Messiah, you know. And so pleased to meet you, Sir Dale. How are you doing today? Yes, man.
Excited, man.
Yes, tell us a little bit about your experience and, you know, how did you end up in a wheelchair, if you don't mind sharing with us, Brother Dale?
Well, about 13 years now, I'm sitting in a wheelchair. And I walked for 5 years and sick and in the wheelchair for 8 years.
Yes.
I went to the doctor, they didn't find out what the problem. So I don't really know what happened.
And you've been to a number of specialists and all.
Specialists, a lot of tests. And we don't find out till now.
So then you have been confined as a result. Yeah. Did that put a kind of drag on you? How you know, being accustomed to getting about what town and wherever you want to go, you know, freely, and then all of a sudden one day, wow, you're in a wheelchair. You know, what kind of bearing did that have on you?
It's a hard thing because we used to work, we used to do furniture work, and through that, as my income has come and
Yes.
income again,
So you're used to providing for yourself, and you had your trade as a cabinet worker, and that has put a lull on you. Yes. So how do you support yourself now? Who takes care of you?
Well, friends and family.
So you have great supportive friends and family who look out for you.
Not really great, but we never satisfied of it.
Yes. Well, as they say in Jamaica, that good friends do what? Better than pocket money, right? Yes, man. So do you have any children or relatives out there that you would like to reach out to?
No, we have no children.
Yes. Do you have any other siblings like brothers and sisters in the part of the world?
4 more sisters.
So where they are located?
3 in Kingston,
Yes.
1 in America,
Yes.
and 1 in England.
Do you stay in touch with them?
Yeah, man, we have this contract.
That's wonderful, man. All right, so how do you feel about this project that is taking place today for you?
As I said before, you know, so exciting.
Yes.
It's a wonderful feeling. Wonderful feeling.
Yes.
Just can't explain it.
Yes.
You feel good about it.
You're lost for words. Wonderful man.
That's exciting.
And it is our pleasure to make you feel excited and to feel speechless about what is happening there. You know, for you to be able to sit on your veranda and to know that, hey, very soon there's a path being created for you. But you know, I have a word of encouragement for you before we go, you know, Brother Dale. Christ has promised that our mortal bodies will not be taken to heaven, because it says this mortal, a body that can be crippled or paralyzed or killed, will not inherit immortality, and this corruption will not inherit incorruption, which means that if you are found faithful, when Christ returns, you are not going to be legless. You are actually going to have a brand new body. Yes, there is coming a time when we will not have to strive and fuss about these things anymore, because the Bible says in 1 Corinthians 15:19 that if in this life only we have hope, we have all men most miserable. But our hope doesn't stop here. Our hope is in Jesus Christ, the one we look forward to. And for those who are watching, Christ says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father but by me. And just as though we are creating a way for our brother to get to his home comfortably, Christ came and died to create a way for you and me to make it to the kingdom of heaven. So let us be faithful and trust in Jesus Christ, the way, the truth, and the life. I'm Pastor Jermaine Johnson. Goodbye.